For some men, the best way that their wife or girlfriend can show that she loves him is to degrade herself for him. That's what we have in this comment. If you loved him, you would have walked faster for him. And this.
Hey ladies, welcome back to my channel. It's your host, London Lamborghini. And this is the channel where we don't just decenter men, we dethrone the whole fairy tale. Because your life's purpose was never just a pretty dress and a 5-minute walk down the aisle. This channel is your sanctuary for a soft life, smart choices, and the best TikTok compilations that turn insight into action. So without talking too much, let's get into the video.
I don't think men view women as people. You ever see a dad get really happy when his son brings home a girl and he says, "Good job, son, I'm proud of you. Go ahead and take her upstairs and make me about 37 grandchildren and go ahead and ruin her. Here goes some shoulders, man. Here goes some rubbers." And the instant the daughter brings home a guy, it's, "Let me go grab my shotgun. Let me go grab my gun. Let me go make sure that this man doesn't treat this woman the same way I treat my wife. Let's make sure this happens." You ever see that? You ever see that whole phenomenon happen? And I discovered a little thing too. When a man is called anything feminine, anything, whether he's called zesty or anything like that, immediately he gets upset. Same way that men love seeing two girls kissing. They say, "Oh, it's much like two people that I don't respect making out with each other. They're just objects of my primal lustful desire." They see two men kissing and they say, "That's strange because that's me. That's me. That's me kissing another man. That's a man kissing another man, so that's me right there. And thus that's my equal. And somebody that's less than my equal now, so I don't like them." And that causes this primal rage. It's so strange. It's a strange phenomenon. And I've noticed it to and fro. I've noticed it so much now that it's actually beginning to agitate me. That men, a lot of men, are not viewing women as people. And a lot of times, I say this to men. They say, "Nah, I'm not. That's not what's happening." And I said, "Okay, that's understandable. I'm understanding that. I get it. Tell me this." They say, "What? Why do you like watching specific phallic members go inside of women that are bigger?" I said, "Oh, because it looks like they're enjoying it more." I said, "Well, bigger member doesn't mean they're enjoying it more." He says, "Well, yeah, but I'm envisioning it's me." "You're envisioning it's you?" "Yeah, I like to see the girl and I like to imagine I'm there." I said, "You got a big member?" He says, I do. And they'll never show me. They just say they have it. And I can't verify that in any capacity unless they show me. But that's homosexual, so they don't want to show me that. So it's a whole thing. It's a whole rigmarole. It's a whole mental gymnastics playing with themselves inside of their mind to figure out how they can disrespect and treat women as less than human. Because I don't think a lot of men, majority of men, think of women as genuine people. And it feels strange. Same reason we have these stringent abortion laws. Same reason why they like girl-on-girl stuff, but not guy-on-guy stuff. It's all this whole thing. And I think it's systematic. Take, for example, let's say a woman has a doctorate, right? Woman has a doctorate. Does she keep her last name if she gets married to a man? Or does she take the man's last name? The man often will say, "Oh, I got to continue my legacy." What legacy? You don't got a doctorate like she does. Her legacy is more important to continue. What are you talking about? That doesn't make any sense. It's so weird. It's so weird. I don't think men view women as people. I just don't. I don't see it. I don't think they do. I do not think that they do.
For some men, the best way that their wife or girlfriend can show that she loves him is to degrade herself for him. That's what we have in this comment. If you loved him, you would have walked faster for him. And this is on a video where I'm telling a story about how my ex-husband always walked very fast ahead of me. And you know, there's so many comments. I mean, that video went viral. There's thousands of comments from men who are saying the same thing, that I should have walked faster if I would have loved him. Why do I expect him to slow down for me? Well, because I am not going to run after my, at the time, husband, or frankly, any man. I'm not going to run after any man like a desperate little puppy, but that's what men want. They don't feel loved until they have ground a woman into the ground, until they have her completely depleted and opened up, like that good old-fashioned game of Operation, just opened up Here are my bones. Pick apart what you want. They want to know a woman is going to do anything and everything just to show that she loves him. They want more than unconditional love. They want more than worship. They want a woman to completely dehumanize herself just so that he can, for that one moment, feel relevant and good about himself. I've never had a man in my life who has treated me in a way that shows they have respect for me. Is this others' experience? I've just never felt it from male family, friends, or in relationships. Yeah, that is the universal experience of nearly all women. It's why I make the content I create. And you can read thousands of comments across the videos that I make where I talk about my own experience, and there's other women relating their own experiences. I mean, a lot of horrific things. And men will like to say, choose better men. If so many women are having this experience, it's not choose better men. Men like to say women need to take accountability. If so many women are having this experience, it's not a problem with women taking accountability. But men continue to make it a woman problem. There can't be so many women having horrible experiences. There can't be such a high rate of divorce, particularly women filing for divorce, when it is a woman problem. Is it all men? No, it's not all men, but it is too many men. And it's a shame, because as women continue to have experiences like this, as women find their voice and talk about it, unfortunately, it does make it harder for the good men.
You got to understand, some men don't see you as friends. They see you as possessions. You are my girl. You are my fiance, my wife. I possess you. I don't see you as an equal. No, submit to me. I ain't never seen a man say to one of his male friends, submit to me. But yet and still, this man wants you to submit to him because he don't view you as a friend. He views you as a subordinate. I would never say submit to someone that I view as my friend. I would never want somebody to do something they don't want to do for me and guilt trip them into feeling like they shitty. When you friends with a person, you don't want them to feel like they're inferior to you. Y'all got to understand, some of these men are with you not because he sees you as a friend, but because he sees you as a sex object, a possession, somebody to cook, clean, and wash his clothes for him. He sees you as a mother of his child, but he doesn't see you as a friend. In order to see you as a friend, he has to see you as a person.
Yeah, no, this is very true. For a lot of men, women they don't find as attractive are pretty much completely invisible to them. And there's a scene from one of my favorite shows, Coupling, that just really nails this perfectly. Patrick plays the chauvinist character and is often the joke character in the show. It's crazy how often his behavior is so accurate for how men continue to behave. And it all comes back to my same tired talking point that men need to develop empathy for women to see them as people, not simply as objects that they're trying to get something out of.
Thank you for staying until the end of the video. As a young woman, it's important for you to understand the societal and sociological factors at play when it comes to how boys become men and how boys are socialized and raised within society. When boys are born onto the planet and when they are raised in the simulation, they adopt the goal of becoming the most masculine man. They compete with other men to be seen as the most masculine. And since the beginning of the patriarchy, masculinity has been heavily correlated with the ability to access multiple women. there are other factors that define conventional masculinity, but for the most part, the man with the most hoes is the most masculine. So when you know that this mindset forms the foundation of Western society, you will not be surprised to find out that why would a man see a woman as a person when in his game, in his simulation, in his video game, women are just pawns and chess pieces to be collected so that he can establish his rank on the leaderboard. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I always love hearing your stories. And I post videos about decentering marriage every week, so check back into this channel for a new video, and I will see you in the next video.